BTS beloved family, their parents, brother and sister. 1. Rap monster Kim Namjoon. Rap monster from BTS was born in Gyeonggi on September 12, 1994. Growing up in a scholarly family with his dad as a lit professor, RM developed a passion for learning. Even though his mom was initially worried about him diving into music, once he explained it was the only thing that would make him happy, RM got all the support from the woman he loves the most. His folks were at BTS's epilogue concert. Now, he's got a really tight bond with his mom and they've got loads of pics together. RM's got a younger sister named Kim Kyung-min. RM talks about his family. Rap Monster is really close to all members of his family. In fact, they often catch his shows on stage to cheer him on. However, RM has mentioned that he prefers not to know where his parents or siblings are seated, because it can be distracting and might impact his performance later on. Through Jin, Kim Seok-jin. Jin from BTS was born in Gwacheon on December 4, 1992. The influence of his parents, with his father as a CEO and his mother's background in teaching, played a significant role in shaping valuable qualities in him. Jin has an older brother named Kim Seok-jung. Notably, Jin's brother is married and has a child. Additionally, the brothers are business partners, co-owning a Japanese restaurant in Seoul, South Korea. Jin talks about his family. Jin openly acknowledges that his family follows a strict cooking rule, particularly because his mother prohibits the use of MSG in all their dishes. Furthermore, if the food turns out excessively salty, Jin would receive a scolding from his mother. It's possible that these experiences contributed to Jin developing into a skilled chef, capable of preparing delicious meals. 3. J-Hope, Young Hoseok. J-Hope from BTS was born in Gwangju on February 18, 1994. J-Hope's relationship with his mom is genuinely heartwarming. While his father didn't support his passion for dancing, his mother went against his father's wishes to stand by him. She even worked in another country to support him financially. J-Hope expressed his love for his mother through the song Mama, dedicated to her, where he talks about her selfless devotion and sacrifices for him. J-Hope's older sister, Youngji-woo, stands out as one of the most recognized BTS family members. She has gained popularity with her own fashion blog and a YouTube channel boasting over 2 million subscribers. Interestingly, J-Hope's younger sibling has openly confessed that they initially had a preference for Jungkook, but have since shifted their admiration to Jimin from BTS. J-Hope talks about his family. In an interview, J-Hope revealed that his parents once drew a comparison between him and his academically talented younger sibling. They remarked, "Your sibling studies very hard and is fluent in English. What are you doing now?" While J-Hope felt a bit hurt by those words initially, he recognized it as a motivating factor to push himself for improvement. Today, it's clear that J-Hope has evolved into a celebrated idol and a proficient dancer. His exceptional talent is underscored by his ability to memorize choreography in a mere 10 minutes. For Suga Min Yoongi. Suga from BTS was born in Daegu on March 9, 1993. Yoongi has shared that his parents initially didn't fully support his passion for music. However, as they witnessed his achievements in the field, their perspective began to shift. They even attended one of BTS's concerts. When Suga saw them there, he became emotional and teary-eyed. It marked a significant moment for him, transitioning from a lack of support for his musical pursuits to his parents attending one of his concerts. Due to financial constraints, they initially wished for him to pursue a stable profession like journalism. Suga has an older brother named Min Gyum-jae. Suga talks about his family. Suga didn't come from an affluent background, and during a BTS photo shoot, he humorously told Jungkook, "We're heading to my birthplace. My mom said she adopted me from under the bridge," as they approached a bridge. Additionally, Suga reminisced about a childhood Christmas memory when he was curious about Santa Claus, who consistently left him gifts each year. To unravel the mystery, he slyly pretended to be asleep on Christmas Eve. In the end, with his eyes slightly open, Suga discovered that Santa Claus was, in fact, his own father. Suga's father received a cancer diagnosis several years ago, and the artist contributed the money he earned to help save his life. Despite experiencing a strained relationship during their childhood due to financial difficulties in the family, Suga managed to support his loved one when it was most crucial. 5. Jimin, Park Jimin. Jimin from BTS was born in Busan on October 13, 1995. Initially, Jimin's father had aspirations for him to pursue law as a profession. However, when Jimin expressed his desire to become a singer, his father had no objections and wholeheartedly supported him. He not only supported Jimin's dream, but also drove him to all of his auditions. Jimin maintains a positive relationship with his mother. The BTS dancer has a brother named Park Ji-hyun. Jimin talks about his family. Jimin once recounted an adventure of mountain hiking with his father. Unfortunately, during their expedition, they ended up getting lost as they were unfamiliar with the route back. To add to the predicament, they didn't have any money on hand since Jimin's father had left his wallet at home. In a stroke of luck, Jimin and his father had to depend on the kindness of strangers, hitching a ride with someone else to find their way back home. Sex Jungkook, John Jungkook. Jungkook from BTS was born in Busan on September 1, 1997. He maintains a positive relationship with his parents, who are described as middle-class, ordinary individuals. While there isn't much information available about his parents, there is a photo circulating of his mother accompanying him to his graduation ceremony. Jungkook has an older brother named Jeon Jung-hyun, who actively shares childhood photos of both himself and Jungkook on his Instagram account. Jungkook talks about his family. Jungkook once shared intimate details about his parents on a reality show. He disclosed that his father had tied the knot at a young age, being 2 years junior to his mother. Jungkook openly admitted that it was his mother who took the initiative, approaching his father and expressing her love because he looked handsome at the time. Additionally, Jungkook spoke affectionately about his grandmother, who resided in the countryside. Playfully mimicking her, he highlighted her exceptional skills in caring for animals. He recounted an amusing incident when he left some chicks in her care. At that time, the chicks were surprisingly affordable at only 500 won each. Jungkook bought 2 and entrusted them to his grandmother. To his ongoing amazement, he marvels that these 2 chicks are still healthy, plump, and fully grown to this day. 7. V. Kim Taehyung. V from BTS was born in Daegu on December 30, 1995. V, along with Suga, faced financial constraints during his upbringing as his parents worked as farmers. V's mother, unlike some of the other members mentioned in the Run episode, is not as old. He shares a beautiful relationship with his parents, who also attended a BTS concert. Interestingly, V was primarily raised by his grandmother, and he was exceptionally close to her. V has 2 younger siblings, a brother named Kim Jong-yu and a sister named Kim Un-jin. V talks about his family. In an interview, V opened up about his parents, who reside on an island called Gyeoje. The journey from Seoul to Gyeoje spans 12 hours, and his parents dedicate all that time just to spend 30 minutes with V. This fact saddens him, and the memory of it brings tears to his eyes. Whenever V meets his parents, they express concern about his busy schedule, reminding him, "You may be busy, but don't skip meals." V's mother plays a special role by preparing homemade food not only for V, but also for the other BTS members. The meals often include treats like banana milk, bread, kimbap, and various other dishes. BTS's V surprised fans during the BTS third muster show when he shared the news of his grandmother's passing. Expressing his deep connection, V shed tears as he mentioned that she had taken care of him for 13 years. V believes that the recent success of BTS is not solely attributed to ARMY, but also because his grandmother has been blessing them from heaven. V has consistently expressed gratitude for all that his grandmother did for him and BTS. He had intended to give her a special shout-out on television, but unfortunately, she passed away before he could do so. In a poignant moment during BTS's #1 first win for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, V dedicated a heartfelt message saying, "Grandma, I love you. I'm sorry. I wish I said it sooner.